Yo, yo, yo. What's up, y'all? Welcome back if you've been here before. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back if you've been here before. If you're new here, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Today, I wanted to talk about creating without expectations. I was thinking recently about when I was a kid, and I used to love drawing. No matter what, I always had headphones in, leaned over a sketch pad, drawing something. In class, I was always drawing. In my free time, I was always drawing. And I didn't have any expectations from it. I just did it because I loved to do it. And rapping was the same way. When I first started rapping, I was listening to beats all the time. I was getting hyped, checking out new music, always thinking of punchlines, and I couldn't wait to record the next song. It all felt very effortless. Like it was second nature. Whether I felt good, whether I felt bad, no matter what was going on in my life, I just always defaulted to making something. And somewhere along the line, things changed. And I don't know why they changed. Maybe it's like a natural progression, or who knows. I'm not really here to figure out why. And I don't think the why is too important. I think just acknowledging that I know a change happened is enough. So fast forward to today, and sometimes it feels like I'm fighting to find the time or the energy to do the things that I enjoy doing, which is kind of insane if you ask me. Like, even when I start doing something, it's like I have this voice in the back of my mind that makes me feel guilty, like I should be using my time wiser or doing something else, and doing something else with the expectation to get something in return. So like I should be working more because then I'll get more money, or I should be doing X, Y, and Z because then I'll get, whatever back. And I think the problem is when it comes to creative stuff, for me, most of the benefits are qualitative. So any kind of argument of the things that I receive for making stuff, it's not gonna quiet that voice because there's nothing tangible. Somewhere along the lines, I started to think that anything that I do with my time should have some kind of a tangible outcome. And that's not the case. A lot of the times, the things that we engage in that don't have tangible outcomes are the ones that mean the most, like hanging out with friends or going on a vacation or whatever it might be. Trying to quiet that voice is a losing battle. And so I'm trying to restore the feeling that I had when I was a kid and I was just making stuff without any expectations. It didn't matter if it was good or bad. Of course I wanted it to be good, but I didn't go into it with a purpose per se. Everything I didn't have to be for a reason. Nowadays, it's like when I sit down, it's like, all right, I'm going to make this beat. This beat has to go on this project. All right, now I'm going to sit down and write. This has to be good enough to record and put out on Spotify. And I don't think that's how things should be. I think that might be like my inner perfectionist in a lot of ways. And a lot of the times that'll stifle your growth and your creativity. Over time, you're going to learn more if you put in more reps. So I'm trying to restore that feeling I used to have as a kid. And for me, I think that the best way to do that is to just experiment and go into things blindly. So today, I'm going to make a beat. I'm not going to have any expectations from it. If it's something that I can use, great. If not, whatever. So I hope you guys bring that into your own practice and you are just doing things for fun. And I don't think there's anything wrong with having a goal or wanting to get something out of your creativity or your art. But I think that we gotta remember the core of why we started, and that's to have fun. So hope you guys enjoy. Peace. This started to come up and it's kind of bothering me, but typically I'll leave the plastic on my pieces of gear, but you know what? I'm going to be keeping this for a long time, and just the fact that it's up is bothering me. Just so you guys can hear, this is something where I was taking that same concept of just creating to create. Here's something that I made last time I was messing around. But all right, let's start a new project. So I have a template here. Basically, it's just an empty project, nothing's in it. I think I'm gonna go with this, see what I can do with this. Oh, I fucked that up. This is like a little quality of life feature that I absolutely love about the Digitakt is just the random names. Because so many times I'll make a beat and then I'll be like, it's not really at the point where it's done or even close to done. And I'll just get hung up on trying to think of a name. But with the Digitakt, you just have a randomized name. Incompetent Pep. See? That works. One thing I do hate about the Digitakt is that you have to have the metronome on to get the pre-roll. But other than that, it's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, I think that's all I got in me for tonight. So it is what it is. I probably won't finish this. The first pattern that I made is a little bit too choppy for my liking. Yeah, the goal is just to create something, and that we did. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you next time. Appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll catch you in the next one.